Alright. There we go. And I put a little this here, and I put that there. Okay, I can see chat. Now I just need... Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Now I just need to get the link and post it to Discord. And we'll be ready to go. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. We've got them, our Helix Knights. And I did make a thing. We've got so many of them, it was crazy. Okay, let me put that there, and then I go over here, and I put this there. Okay, what's taking so long? Come on, just load the game. What? Well, let's give it another minute. Okay, let's see. Yeah, everything is good. There we go. Well, now. Hey there, sup? Alright. So, what I did is I went to my agents and I flagged every single one who isn't ready to Spiral Knight for whatever reason with this dash after their names. They either need bravery or sanity. It's going to be one of those two things that's barring them from making it to Spiral Knight. Everybody else has either gotten Spiral Knight, excluding the red shirts, there for the blood boosting. Speaking of which, let's see, you can have that. I also shifted a few agents around. You'll notice a bunch of these are rookies. Oh no, I ran out of energetic blood plasma. Well, I'll have to do something about that. Let's see, we got some of this for you. I'm actually thinking of adding another digit for people who are short on sanity, just so I know who that's going to be. Because that can be important to know when doing missions. Like, critical to know. Alright, there we go. Whole bunch of people powering up over there. And I'll just shift over some more... Hey, Wings, how's it going? Where's my energetic blood plasma? I don't think I have a lot of it. In fact, I might actually be very low on this stuff across the board. Do I have 0? Well, this is unexpected. What about you guys over here? You guys keep a little stock of the stuff. I'm gonna steal it from you. Do I not have a drip of the stuff left in my entire empire? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got 13. That'll get me, like, 2 guys. Well, that just means I need to manufacture some more. We got a starfighter coming in and all kinds of other stuff. I actually do have a bunch of stuff for you to work on, but... You know what? Where is it? Do you guys not have a... I'll figure it out later. We need more energetic blood plasma. That's what we need. So I will make some. Somewhere. Somehow. In the meantime... Yeah, spiraled him up. What is a Helix Night? Oh, you missed it yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. It's my latest augmentation. It is very expensive at 100,000. But it doesn't show me its stats there. It gives them a whole bunch of extra stats. As more people qualify for it, I'll show it. It requires you to have a whole bunch of these other things to get it. And it seems to be the capstone for what my humans can do. Now, my hybrids, I really need to figure out how to get more of them. And I don't know what they're gonna get, but they don't get that. And, well, we'll see. We know there's gonna be cybernetic stuff as well. I need to break this today. I do not want to go to February with that still in play. I'm worried it'll evolve or do something. So. Oh, yes! Alright. You know, I got to see the ship from the movie The Last Starfighter once, a long time ago. In a backlot tour of someplace or something. Okay, let's see. Transformations. Okay, here we go. Helix Knight. 10 stamina. Okay, no time units. 10 stamina, 10 hit points, 5 reactions, 10 accuracy, 5 throwing, 10 melee, 5 strength. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. Anything that makes us about, I'm going to call it 20% more survivable. Like your agent becomes 20% harder to kill. But the fact that you're more likely to score hits means that you're going to get hit back less often. Because things will be dead. No, it's really good. It's a really big deal. Stacking that on the agent. It's huge. What are Helix Knights referencing? Maybe Tenkatoka Gerd Logan? Maybe not? I don't know what it's a reference to. It just is. I need to distribute those mines everywhere. I see, we got a little guy. Where you going? Okay, good. I got enough to boost 2 people. Oh, hey, Exiled Dragon, you never got this? Man, this guy just went up by like 15 accuracy between these 2 upgrades. We used to get these particular UFOs all the time, but they've been quiet lately. Well, we'll bring this one down. But I'm not going to be sending in tons of dogs anymore. Those days are over. In large part because the aliens have become too dangerous for that. Alright, let me see. I can shove more people in here. Well. This looks like a job for red shirts! Oh, they're... Okay, well, we got some of them. They all just had some major upgrades, and they need some downtime. That's fine. Alright, that's fine. Wait. What if the enemy are psychic, though? You know, it's possible with cerebrals, sectoids, both in play. But I don't want to use the good agents. They might not live. For now, I'm gonna stick to this. This is fine. I also have a shortage of equipment. generally. Alright, you know what? You can use personal armor. There, that'll fill it out. Alright, let's go pay them a visit. Yeah, I watched The Last Starfighter a bunch as a kid. Let me see. Last time we sent these guys out over here, we forgot their throwing axes. Alright. Now they're ready to go wherever. Okay, EMP mines complete. Proximity grenades. Alright, in the dark. Let's see, I'll give you one of these. Alright, let's see. What are you gonna get, ma'am? Good question. With that lack of accuracy, I don't think too much of your chances here. But if I give you this... Alright, let's see. You get that. Ooh. I need to redo these. Let's see. Flashlight. Actually, no. Trace flares. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. 131. That's some good accuracy. Alright, I guess we've chosen our snipers. I'll let Unstrung Bow get one as well. Alright. Next up. Alright, what are we gonna do with you? I do love my indirect fire, but... Alright. Yeah, I think that's the correct play. Go with that. You just got upgraded. But you're still not as strong as a blood boosted person. The guys with the blood boosts, they're badass. At least in one or two categories. Okay, next up. I'm gonna give you this, and then I'm gonna give you... What the hell? Take one of these. Yeah, you know what? That's a good setup. Okay. Alright, the question is, what are we fighting? Wall, right in my path. Well... That didn't help much. I don't know where the alien ship crashed. But I do not like deploying turn 1 if I can help it. And hey, look, I can help it this time. I should have put a couple of red shirts in the back, though. I do not have cyber armor for everyone. I keep losing cyber armor. Some of it's in repair. Some of it's just lost forever when agents were vaporized. And we're too busy crafting other things, so we haven't been able to remake it all yet. Alright, let's see. Hmm. We're risking good agents on this. Alright, let's see then. Freshly Helix Knighted. Alright. Inch forward, my minions. Tossed some lights out there. That'll have to be good enough. And one last red shirt. Considered farming power suits? Yes, I have. I've mentioned many, many, many times how badly I want to catch them. I have not managed to get any additional power suits. Every time I've had to weigh the risk and decided it wasn't worth the risk. I would love to get more power suits. I think power suits are incredible. Okay, now I see one. Shoot. Okay, it is sectoids. Ah, crap! Now we find them. Ah, jeez. Ah, crap. Oh, at the end of a turn. Okay, well, ah, jeez. We're gonna lose some guys now. Good news! They have really crappy weapons on them today. Actually, that thing should have killed me. What was this guy shooting at me from the side, though? Wow, honestly, I think we just got super lucky. Super incredibly lucky. Alright, well. For these two, grenade. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. God, there's just no way. Hmm. 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 Okay. What? Why the fence no break? Ah! Alright, this is a problem. Alright. Alright. Somebody's got to do something about that guy. I feel like you're so exposed right now. Alright. Next up. We're gonna hold position. Alright. In. Alright. You guys are gonna run that way. Okay. Alright, we've got multiple injuries, but shockingly no losses. Okay, that's a canister gun. I don't see any bodies. Alright. Risk! We're not fast as I thought we might be. How unfortunate. Oh. Okay, there's an opportunity. Okay. Alright, good. Alright. Okay, good. Well, unfortunately, I don't see myself catching this one. So, I'm just gonna... that. Okay. Alright, I've got several snipers in position. Okay. This one's a top-tier sniper. Okay. Ooh, it's quiet. Alright, that's the door. Okay. Hi there. Ooh, lots of bodies. Alright. Let's see how many we can capture. Some of these have 2 doors, one on each side. This is one of them. Okay. Hello. Alright. I hold, you punch. Hmm. Alright. Good, good. Okay. Hmm. Hello there. I hold, you punch. That didn't quite work. That's okay, I punch. Alright. Somewhere out here, there's another one. I don't like an unknown location for an alien. He could be ready to snipe any of my guys from any direction. Well... Well, crap. Well, he's not here. Come on, this is chewing up our sanity. Where's the last guy? Here, could you make sure that thing doesn't die on us? Thank you. Oh, hello, did you wake up? No. Okay, well, I mean, that's great and all, but it doesn't solve our problem. Ah. Okay. Alright, that's not so bad. Whoa, whoa, careful. We still have a live grenade on the floor. Gotta watch out for those proximity mines where you put them. Alright, we captured a whole... There's another one? Oh my gosh, okay, well, okay, well, is he upstairs? No. Hmm. My, this is annoying. Oh! Our sanity is really slipping here. Hmm. Alright. Ahem. I have made the way. I love destructible terrain. I can't even think of a game older than XCOM that does destructible terrain at all. There must have been somebody before them, but... Alright, so we captured a whole bunch. 6 of them. Alright, one of you has to give me the secrets of psionics. Melee. Maybe that'll help. One of them might be short on melee. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'll just sell all this. Oh, they're all soldiers. What good is that? I can't even use soldiers. The navigators have almost nothing. Oh well, what can you do? So, maybe it's a little bit of a disappointing haul after all. I was really expecting to get some good stuff from that, but whatever. Alright, a device to create an unmoving image of Xcom agent on the battlefield. To use it, prime it, and throw it. The resulting hologram cannot take any actions and cannot be interacted with. It is also easily disturbed by most forms of damage. It's basically from the new XComs. It's that thing. That's really interesting. Is it good? I think it's good. I could just drop it on the ground. The engineering solution for designing robotic joints using powerful magnets instead of hydraulics or servos. Complex electromagnetic fields keep parts of the joint in specific positions and also create a rotating force, which moves the robotic appendage. Magnokinetic gears are practically frictionless, which makes them more energy efficient than traditional engineering solutions. They're also more durable and very quiet. The only downside is high energy consumption. But with our alien power sources, this is not an issue. They should prove useful for constructing advanced large robots and walking vehicles. Can I upgrade my Allen heads? Okay, I guess not yet, but hey, still cool. Yeah, okay, this is interesting. What does that fall under? Ammunition, maybe? Are grenades considered ammunition? No, they're not. What are they considered? Well, we have our... Yeah. What? No, not craft ammunition. All items. Thank you. Alright, they are cheap. Oh, they use an optronic parts. Okay, no, they're not cheap. But you have 5 of them. They're not the kind of thing that I can just throw around freely. They're a little too expensive for that. But they're not so expensive that I can't use them. I'll make a few, and then I'll make more later. A whole bunch more. Alright, little guy. Let's see if we can bring you down in one piece. Oh, okay. This will be one of the last times we see a strange life form. Okay, let's see. You guys have arrived home. Okay, you need that. Nobody else is qualifying towards their helixing. Alright, Purchase. Oh. Yeah, the only vehicle I have using this. They have a nice stock of munitions. Yeah, I'm just gonna send the Minotaurs to deal with whatever it is. Let my thing. Oh, fork! I forgot about this bullshit. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate these. They're so annoying. I just want to hit escape and back out. A fire bat? Yeah. Oh, man. I am literally going to load the game. This is just torture. I hate them. They are so annoying when you're in a situation when you can't shoot back. It's just, come on, game. What is this? What is this crap? You gonna tell me that there's nothing we can do? Wait, hold on a second. No, it's, this one. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Allocate research. I forget what I set you to do. Just do that. Alright. Alright. Purchase. Hidden. Big old pile of cannon rounds. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna send you over there to deal with that crap. Basically, I think every month I just need to send somebody by to shoot down all their stuff again. We're definitely got to take that thing out this month. That thing has to go. That base. Alright. Okay. I get it. Alright. No, don't waste missiles on these things. They're not worth it. Yeah, I'm guessing it's what you're describing is either going to be a bot or it's going to be an armor. I wonder how many points, if any, I get for each of these. Does the council like that we have giant piles of wreckage from these things scattered all over Africa? Alright, I think that's the last one. Okay. We good? Alright. So. Did we have another UFO we spotted last time? Oh well, too bad. Alright. Yep. Stick! I do want to try the throwing axes. So epic. Having these. Alright. And just flashlights from the local hardware store. Oh, laser! Well, you brought the wrong weapon. You should have brought a plasma rifle. I guess Minotaurs don't have the best night vision. Maybe they just don't have the best vision, period. Alright. The squad is here. We're gonna give you such a bop on the nose. That is not gonna cut it. Let's see. Where's those flashlights? Here, bring that forward. Aren't your eyes on the sides of your head? I don't know how good that is for this. Alright, do you got a plasma grenade? Because honestly, I think that the Minotaurs could just tank a plasma grenade. Oh, it's a oh no, it's a floater! I can't hit you with a stick if you're up in the... I should have brought the throwing axes. Well, whatever. We got him. That's all that matters. I was like, ah, yes, I have, you know, all these guys with sticks ready to capture anything. No, I gotta remember to always give them a ranged option. I gotta, when there's only one alien, I just don't take the mission seriously, but it's bit me in the butt before, so, really bit me in the butt before. Oh, what is, oh my gosh, is this? Oh, that's so bad. Wow, that's low powered. Yeah, I don't know what these batteries from... It's got to lead to something. It's got to lead to something big. Maybe it'll be for one of the vehicles for the AIs or something. The cyberweb batteries have to do something, because this is... I mean, most of his damage still comes from this. So, I mean... But man, you go down to 10? I mean, on a sniper rifle, that's not the end of the world, but... That's a huge power discrepancy when you see the numbers like that. It's okay on a sniper rifle, but it wouldn't be acceptable on any other type of thing. Alright, radar's up. Alright. And you guys got your gym up, correct? Alright, everyone's training. All the radars are good. I could put a couple... If I can make more ravens, I can put them in those bases. We essentially have radar coverage of the entire habitable planet at this point. The only one we're missing is down here. If the aliens want to claim Antarctica or northern South America... This might be where my final base should go, over here somewhere. But I kind of want to put it next to here. And... Well, we shall see. Did Microsoft tell users to uninstall? Well, I assume bulls don't have very good eyesight. I don't know about minotaurs. I'd assume they wouldn't be that hot. Microsoft has been doing real bad lately, and they desperately want you to buy Windows 11. So it'd be news to me if they said that. No, I'm never... They killed Windows 11 for me the moment they said it's going to be taking screenshots of your computer like every 5 seconds. Or whatever it was. I forget the exact details, but I was like, no. 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 Like, that's a heck of an invasion of privacy. Every time I write a story or anything, you're going to store pictures of it on the cloud and let your AIs paw through it? No. Madness. And then it just got worse from there. All the AI stuff they're putting in it. And basically the public seems to have collectively decided no. No, we're not going with this one. And Microsoft is not happy about it, as I understand it. See, I can't just go up and use the stun stick, because you would counterattack like a million times. The latest update broke PCs. That's just sad. From what I've heard, if you know what you're doing, Windows, the new Windows is pretty good if you take the time to remove everything from all the extra junk from it. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. No, I'm just not going to buy it. I'm just going to stick to the old stuff. Ah, that might got you a little throwing XP. Well, two hands. Oh, good, we caught it. Neat. Do I need one? No. Okay, let's throw it away then. Cool. Maybe some of you got the bravery you need from that? Honestly, that was a good opportunity to have tried to bravery train, but I didn't do it. So. Alright. Heading home. Another blood boost. Excellent. Blood boosting is so cheap and inexpensive. Whoa, 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 whoa. An AI gets combat pilot training? I had assumed that the AIs just could do that by default. But I guess not. I know it has a bravery stat because some of the things have given them bravery. But I guess that doesn't count here. Alright, this is fine. I just wasn't expecting that. Okay, a little gun kata. In Europe, all the crap is forbidden. I don't trust them! I wouldn't trust them! Stick to the older ones, switch to Linux, whatever you gotta do, man. I do not trust Microsoft at all. But I love the fact that Gates is actually sensitive about his company being called Microslop. I find that funny. So you can, there's an extension somewhere that'll change every reference to the word Microsoft to Microslop. And he just hates it. And that's just funny. Despite multiple emergency updates, no sign of stability. Oh no! Think of the poor early adopters. One of the, who was it, Dell? Somebody decided they're not even going to sell their computers with the new Microsoft on it. The new Windows. They're not even doing it. They're just like, no. Just no. Alright, let's see. What I need to do... Each base should have a couple of these. Alright, we've got 2 new bases that I just produced. I just produced grenades for. Okay. The proximity grenades can be the best thing during a dicey base attack. Like when things get bad and you're fighting throughout your base, you can drop those at intersections. Alright, let me think. Okay, 1 more chassis. Anything else? Not seeing the YouTube videos telling you that Microsoft updates constantly. People do it. People literally cut all the crap out and prevent Microsoft from updating it to undo it. But you have to know what you're doing. I don't care to learn. I don't care to fuss with it. I don't care to fight them when they try to find a workaround to do stuff to you. Alright, anyway, let me see. Where was I? I was distributing stuff. Alright, so we're gonna make some EMP grenades for everyone. I guess we're good. Alright, the Starfighter is ready. Lasers. I feel like I need to have something tank for this, because it feels like it's a valuable asset. Also, I think I need another pilot. Transferring. Do I have somebody who can pilot real good? You know what, old Petey? You have been amazing. You have earned this. I'm gonna let you be a pilot. I'm gonna let you get to pilot a spacecraft. Oh, yeah, sure, you can do that. Cool. Hybrid land. I have never seen the hybrid fly a ship. It's the hybrid equivalent of an assault transport? They have assault transports? They're gonna start doing things on the map? Let's get the medic. Then maybe the engineer. Maybe get the snakeman as well. I need to clear those out so I can research more people. Alright! Oh, it is a 0. Ah. Okay. I was wondering. The Discordians? I bet that's a council group. Apparently not all deep ones live in nomadic settlements. Some live in deep undersea complexes which exist to extract resources for Dagon. These deep ones are more civilized, being supervised by aquatoids. This may be a great location to capture a high-ranking aquatoid for interrogation. Maybe this will shed light on these strange people and their mysterious plans. Also, we can really stop ambushing these aquatoids. We should go for their city instead. Alright, undersea just became significantly more dangerous. I really need to manufacture that underwater armor now, this month. We need to make that a priority. Also, you're a pilot, Pete. And you are now attached to the Starfighter. Wherever it goes, you go. And that means... Oh no, I don't have a bulletproof coat for you. Alright, it's fine, I can get him one. My gosh, we have shortages of everything, don't we? I think I transferred that away, though. Did I ever make the auto mortars? Good grief, did I? Alright, let me see. I'll need 3 of this. I don't know. Let's check. It's actually really important if I do have... Yes, I did. Okay, let's ship those immediately, and... Did I ever make the good rocket launchers? I'm sure I did. Did they get where they were supposed to? We're going to do a little accounting in a second. Battery tuning. But why would I use an energizer? Weren't I supposed to have a thing with the aliens being visited by their masters or something? I could have sworn. That's where things were going. Alright, here we are. Advanced rocket launchers in place of regulars. Auto mortars in place of regular mortars. Okay. And finally, everybody gets 2 EMP mines. For reasons stated earlier, except this is for fighting robots. And that seems like a good thing to have. Where'd it go? Oh, wait, that's up here. Okay. Getting a little lost in my inventories. Okay, they already have 2. There it is. 2 for you. Alright. EMP, 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 and EMP. Alright. We've got high explosives on proximity with the proximity grenade. We've got EMP mines. We've got guns. We've got all sorts of stuff over there. You are a red shirt. Cool. I need more of those. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay, 1 bulletproof coat, please. Where'd it go? There it is. 1 of those. And then you guys are going to make those heavy cannons. Or fire extinguishers, yes. Alright. Heavy cannons. There we go. Okay, he's all good to go. This guy's going to be an absolutely top-tier pilot. And if the base is ever attacked, he'll be a top-tier fighter. Alright, extinguishers. Wetware job. Someone has been posting government secrets all over the internet. They were caught by the council, but after some dangerous information was leaked. What's more concerning is how he was coming by this information. The council refuses to comment. Mind probe. Oh. I could have sworn there was something about hybrids meeting their masters or something this month. Alright, what I need to do is I need to ship plastics and Zarbite back. which is in here somewhere. Okay. I'm going to ship them some Zarbite. I should probably get rid of some of this stuff. I'm going to ship them some plastics from deep storage. Monsters Unleashed! The Council expressed dissatisfaction with Xcom's recent operations, citing our ongoing failure to contain the strange alien life form threat. We've already researched the end of it! What do you mean? Their remarks were laced with sarcasm as they conveyed a hope that we might improve. Excuse me? And they're not going to eat their words that I've already ended it forever. They're just going to criticize. You jerks. Alright, give me 1 second. We're going to head there. Enhance. Enhance. Okay. Alright, and we should... Everybody with a minus sign needs to be aboard. As well as... Oh boy, this is going to be down for a bit. Oh, I see what's going on. Alright, go ahead and just send Arnold the tank. Hey, Arnold the tank. I think you need to visit yourself upon them. Alright, I'm gonna get started on a... Oh, that's true. Ah. While I wait for that to come in. Oh, I can't make the ecoplastic suits because the plastics aren't here. Let's make that dog cyber suit. Okay, the last time we made a special doggy armor, well, you know, things happened. But this time will be different, I swear. Okay, you won't want that here. This all seems fine. It's just the old hybrid farm. I kind of like fighting the hybrids. They're interesting and different from other foes, with their weird chemical guns and stuff. No, it's because they do the stuff at the beginning. It's, they do all the roles at the start of the month, and I researched it during the month. So it's going by last month's information. I mean, I know what the problem is. That's just the nature of the way it works. Let's see. How about a video from you with all the Xcom keyboards? I don't know half of them yet. I even read the thing, and then people point out new ones I somehow had missed, or perhaps weren't covered. And the ones that I read, some of them don't work anymore because the information was out of date. Let's see. Anyone would turn on updates. Yeah, I've been for very, very many years. I don't like letting anything update. And I've always been telling my software not to do it. I remember I had this one really good file converter way back when. It was super useful. Like, it was incredibly good. And then one day, I'd always told it not to update, because that was just my habit. Like, I have a product, it does everything I want it to. Why would it need an update? Well, I got a new computer at some point, and I had to install I had to install the file converter again, and it was completely unusable. It had become a video player as well as a file converter, which was completely incomprehensible. To this day, I don't know why you'd want that to be a video player. Why? Why would anyone want a video? It's a file. Anyway, so that was. I couldn't use it. I literally had to go find other programs to do the job that it used to do perfectly. But the one that's been pissing me off lately is my phone. My phone. Without getting too much into it, basically, when I got this thing, I had some complaints about it compared to my previous one, but whatever. It was a phone. It functioned. It did all the things a phone does. I could push one button, hold it down, it would pop up a screen to turn it off. Why am I mentioning the fact that I can turn it off? Because it got an update. And you see, it did its little update, and then suddenly it moved things around with how it looked and worked. It was almost as if it was on a new, similar operating system or something. And the button that turns the phone off doesn't turn the phone off anymore. It pulls up an AI. And I looked up, I Googled, I did this and that, and it was suggested, oh yes, hold this combination of buttons to turn it off. Didn't work. Okay, maybe some other type of phone used this. That didn't. Finally, I figured out how to turn the phone off. Hold down the button, wait until the AI pops up, and then ask the AI politely to turn the phone off. And then it will pop up the screen to turn the phone off or reset it or whatever you want. It pisses me off so much. It just makes me so mad. I'm so salty about that update. Why? Why? Why would you do this? Look, tech companies. If I wanted an AI, I would go on the internet and I would go visit an AI. You don't need to incorporate it into every single thing. Nobody wants this. We don't. I'm not even one of the AI haters. I have my issues and my reservations, but I'm not even like foaming at the mouth for, destroy them all, get rid of it, roll back. I'm like, okay, look, Pandora's box is open. We're just going to have to deal with this. But there's no reason for half the shit they're doing with it. None. The Men in Black objective. Yeah, I want to know what the Men in Black's objective is. Okay, as I said, we're going to be advancing in like every category. Undersea cities, syndicate headquarters. Haven't seen the zombies of the underground in a long time, but those, now that we got rid of the monsters, we should get more missions like that. Yeah. MIB and Xcom are two faces of the same coin. Both are funded by the world's driving powers. But while Xcom was established to fight the invaders, the MIB were established to appease them. Looks like the world leaders wanted to keep their options open. That's right. The MIB are a mirror of us, and they're being funded by the same people who are funding us. And they're just going to throw their support by whoever comes out on top. These bases are running out of things that they can do with... I might have to do something about that. Ooh, an Illyrium flare. Significantly brighter and sturdier. I'm interested. We might be done with trace flares forever. Ah, and we're pushing the Cult of the Apocalypse. Interrogating the Brother of the Apocalypse allows us to determine the potential location of several permanent outposts maintained by the strange cult. We hope to uncover more of their secrets. Oh, I could always just do, yeah, we could just do dissections in them. Oh, you can do an interrogation? Well, shit, do that. I thought you had to have an intelligence center for that. Alright, let me see. This place is running out of things to do. Ship them a... Where's the corpses? Where do you keep the bodies? There's got to be a freezer around here somewhere full of... something. Oh, here we go. Yeah, send them those. That'll give them something to do. We don't want the scientists sitting around doing nothing all day. You know, that's how you get strange monsters that turn against their masters. Idle scientists. They become mad if you leave them idle too long, you know? Would I like an AI robot that could cook and clean if it was real? A Roomba? With a microwave built into it? Yeah, Rosie from the Jetsons, that sort of thing. I don't think anybody would have a problem with, you know, something like that. Some people would, but, you know, robot housekeepers. I think most people would just be like, yeah, sure, whatever, you know, I bought this thing. There's something creepy about the ones they're making right now, but, you know. It's going to put all custodians and housekeepers out of business one day, though. But I figured out, you know, like 20 years ago, give or take, maybe not quite that far back, but a long time ago, I figured out how my job could be fully automated. And it's only the upfront cost that would have prevented that from happening. Almost all of my job could be fully automated. You'd still need a handful of things, but yeah, it could have been done even with the tech available then. No, I haven't seen that clip. Out of touch CEO says something incredibly stupid. I believe it. Okay, let me see. I needed to produce... Oh, come on. There it is. Alright. I'm going to make 20 of these. And I'm going to create, under ammunition... Where is it? It should be right in front of me. I'm so glad I have this button now. There you are. 40. We'll have to get those focused clips later. Oh yeah, the focused clips. Did I ever make those? Those for the shotgun, I mean. I'm sure I did, right? Right? No, I only have the shotgun clips. I mean, those are good too, but... Alright. Were you doing it? Maybe you did it. I don't think you did it. I need to make those focused clips. Yeah. We'll get them. We'll get them. And the shotguns will become significantly more versatile. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I thought the aliens were supposed to meet their masters or something, but I guess not. Alright. Well, we're getting... I think we're healthy enough. We should go for that hybrid base over there. Alright, what sort of strange critter you found? It's a spooter. Uh-oh. There's another one somewhere around here. Poor unfortunate spooter. Where you at? Really? Sounds like the civilians are having a hard time. Ah, there you are. Hallucinations. Well, I mean, you just literally program in, like there wouldn't be, it would literally just be following a recipe. Like, it would be literally told, like, 2 eggs, 1 pound of flour, 16 tons of salt, you know, whatever it is, there'd be an approved recipe. So there would be no chance of hallucination. Let's see. Some jobs will just be pushing buttons. What do you think computer jobs are? We're just pushing buttons. How many people know about AI hallucination? You know, I want to say everybody, but it's probably only everybody who's been paying attention. It's probably only everyone who's been paying attention. There's a lot of people who don't know anything about computers and are just, you know... Honestly, I don't think they should even be legally called... I think legally they shouldn't even be allowed to call these things AIs. They're not artificial intelligence. They're not. I think I should send the Hawkeye out again on another world tour. I feel like I haven't really been getting my money's worth out of this thing. Wait, where are you? Oh, well, it's probably fine. Is it in the sea? Ah, well, it's in the sea. That's fine. You know what, I could just leave you here? Man, I liked in you and Xcom when you just had satellites that you'd put up. What's this? A little thing? Hold on. Alright, that's fine. Go pay it a visit. It always just sends my brutes. Ah! Oh, come on, I'm already gonna get Snake Men. I already have one. Of all the things you could roll, you had to roll the guy with the beaver teeth. The race developed an extremely hostile environment. They're tough and can resist temperature variations. Their mobility depends on a snake-like giant foot, which protects all their vital organs. Their objectives appear to be purely predatory, and they appear to be under the command of some other intelligence that directs their military-style incursions on Earth. I kind of like the Snake Men as just... I kind of imagine them having a culture where you're not considered an adult until you've gone out and hunted and killed something sentient. I could totally imagine them having some of their young that are doing their rite of manhood or whatever aboard their spaceship with traditional weapons of their people, like crossbows or something. See, I'm already interrogating a snake man. Oh well. Let's hit the engineer for all we're worth. The Cult of Eris, a young yet influential faction of the Council. What did you call them? A cult? Oh, well, that's our domain. Let's knock on their doors. They have little in the way of hierarchy or structure. Instead, they rely on willful participation of great minds who challenge the status quo. They oppose any council actions they perceive as exploitative, which covers nearly the entire council activity, while promoting anarchy and universal self-determination of all human beings as the optimal path to the betterment of humanity. Their impact on the council's policies is negligible, but they enjoy wide support with low-ranked council initiates and therefore must be reckoned with. They support volatile movements, most notably those who seek to abolish restrictions on technology and knowledge. You know, as a rule, I'm not a fan of anarchists, but I think these guys actually make the council a lot better. They're almost the anti-council with their stuff there. Alright. Hello there, little convoy. I think I will pay you a visit. A visit in the dark. What the heck are you doing here? Up to no good, I suppose. Do super minimal effort to see they paid for it. We call those government jobs. There are a lot of them, actually. Now, I know what you're saying. I don't know. I mean, it's always possible. But I don't really expect things to go that way. Yeah, I'm kind of the opinion that you need to figure out what it is, the direction that you want things to go, and try to figure out how things could go in that direction. And I don't think many people think like that. Like, what would be the best case scenario for where tech could go? And as a society, we should be pushing things to try to nudge it in that direction, create incentives and so forth to go that way. So, you know, since we're talking about AI, what would be the best case scenario for AI? Well, I don't think these big cloud things with these giant data centers is the best way it could go. I think that's, I think that most of the dystopian scary stuff comes if you go that way. So what would be the best case scenario? And I think it would be that each person would have their own personal AI that's just for them. It runs on your own hardware. Maybe you wear it and it projects onto your glasses with some, I don't know, some of that Pokemon Go tech. So you have a little thing flying around pointing out things. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of drawbacks, a lot of potential ways things could go bad, but I think that that would be the best direction, is you own it, it works for you, it's not reporting to anybody on the cloud, and I think that these big models that require an intense amount of power in computing are also the wrong direction. I think that you want the smallest models possible that use the least resources to operate. So, you could have an AI that has all human knowledge ever dumped into its poor, unfortunate head. And when you try to ask it a question about math or programming or a cooking recipe, it has to filter through all of William Shakespeare's works before it can come up with an answer. Or you could just have a little model that only knows cooking, and that is the only thing that exists in its head. In fact, it doesn't even know all of cooking. It only knows one style. Yes, this AI just knows how to bake cakes. This one over here just knows Mediterranean-style meals. It knows all about pastas. That's it. Honestly, I think a cooking one is a mistake, because you have cookbooks already, but whatever, fine. You get the example, though. A programming AI should only have programming in its head. That's the only thing that should be there. Nothing else. And by making them smaller, they run faster, they use less power, they won't hallucinate as much, in theory. Maybe. Storm found in Houston? What are they doing? I thought we got rid of Red Dawn. All right, Stormies. Where are they getting it from? Who's distributing it now? Did the recipe just get out there? Well, we'll pay you a quick visit. Okay, this is an opportunity, potentially. I need to make sure that we all have cans of cola with us. You can tell it's cola because it's got a C on it. There's absolutely nothing else it could possibly be, right? But yeah, all these guys with minus signs, they all potentially need either sanity, melee, or bravery. And I think bravery was what they were missing in most cases. The Discordians look like they are from the video game EI, Divine Cybermancy. I don't know that one. Oh, the Cult of Apocalypse took over Storm distribution. You know what? That makes sense to me. The Cult of the Apocalypse distributing Storm makes perfect sense, actually. Actually, I think they should have Cyclone, too. And any other addictive substance they can get their hands on to distribute and use for recruitment. That would totally sound like their MO to me. Wish I had a disarm attack. Alright. Alright, how much pepper can you eat? You look like a big tough guy. It's like we're pouring hot wings straight down his gullet. Oh, he's given up. He needs milk. He didn't last long after all. Yeah, yeah. The kids shouldn't be. I've said this before, I think. Maybe I haven't said it on stream. We don't let people have cigarettes until they're 19. We don't let people have alcohol until they're 21. Yeah, other countries do other things, I know. Point is, we restrict things based on age. Why not smartphones, tablets, and AIs? You can't give a small child a tablet until they're such and such age. If you're under the age of whatever we decide, 16, 18, 13, I don't pick one, okay? Anything's better than what we're doing now. Whatever you can get people to vote and agree on, and just be like, okay, look, you got to be 16 to use an AI. Yeah. Yeah, how are you going to monitor that? I don't know. Okay, look, that's a whole nother question, but I think that would be the direction to move towards, is don't just societally make it unacceptable societally to give a small child a tablet and then walk away, and that's their entire childhood. So the first step is convincing people, I think. All right, I'm gonna need to do something about this here fence. Ah, good. There we go. Took that tree right out. Hallucination isn't linked to... Well, I don't know a whole lot about how it all works inside, but I do know that the prompting, that prompt engineering, has a huge... Basically, if somebody knows what they're doing, they won't get very many hallucinations. But they have to phrase the questions correctly. If you phrase the questions incorrectly, you'll get it to hallucinate every time. You can make it hallucinate very easily. So, for example, draw an original, never-before-seen picture. And then ask an AI, hey, what anime is this from? And show them the picture. Because of the way you just phrased the question, the AI, which is trying to accommodate you, it's always trying to be accommodating, will immediately work under the assumption that this is from an anime. And it will then hallucinate something. Every time. Why? Well, because it's working, because you put into the question, into the prompt, an assumption. And the AIs are not yet, they're not able to counter that generally. So you're lucky if it tells you that it thinks it's a piece of fan art, but it'll still identify an existing character and say it's that character. If you were to instead ask it, hey, where's, if you instead to ask it something more like, hey, what is this image? You'd get a different kind of answer. Yeah. So. Also, some of the things we make fun of AI for are ridiculously unfair. But, I mean, it's still kind of funny, so why not? But you can, if you were to personify an AI, it would be hilarious. Its reaction. I don't know. They asked me about the pizza keeps sliding, the cheese keeps sliding off their pizza, and I'm not an expert on pizzas. Why are you asking me that? So, I know I've seen videos of people eating wood glue and duct tape. I know you humans do that. So I just made the reasonable suggestion to take some non-toxic wood glue and put that on to hold the cheese on. It would have worked. And you humans have eaten worse things. But no, you all... But no, I'm still gonna make fun of it because it's an absolute. Another AI told people to eat small rocks. That health experts agree you should eat a certain number of small rocks a year. Now, that one would be a lot more indefensible. Yeah. As I said, the important thing to remember is they are artificial, no intelligence whatsoever. They're not an intelligence. And I think it's a mistake to even call them an intelligence. If we thought of them the way we think of screwdrivers, I think that would be a much healthier way to think of these things. Do I know why they use Reddit data? They use every data. They literally use everything. But picking something with humans talking to other humans is probably going to give you a better result if your goal is to make something that sounds like a person talking. So I would go with that. Alright. Hi there. Oh. Well, so much for that one. Alright, we just need to find a couple more. God, I hope this lets somebody else qualify for Helix Night. If I get another person through martial arts and everything else necessary, that would be great. Hey there, Drobart, how's it going? Eh. Yes, it is. The oxymoron, government intelligence agencies, yep. That's an old joke. Okay, where's the other guy? I have another guy out here. Where'd they go? Oh well. Hey there, Mr. Staples. You're trying to... Oh, you're making it tricky on me. I'll get him next turn. Okay, we got a guy over here. Who wants to do him? Alright, you'll deal with it? Alright. Sam Altman was on the board of Reddit. Oh. I mean, if he's on the board and runs the company, why wouldn't he use the stuff that he's already involved with? But as I said, I mean, they've literally scraped, like, everything. I doubt there's a corner of the internet that they haven't scraped for data. Doesn't matter if it's 4chan, something awful. If it exists, these guys have probably data mined it already. Hello there, Devilish. Oh, hi there. Let's play Bonk. Alright. Stay down. Ah, where's the last guy? Oh, looks like he found me. Okay, there we go. Alright, got a lot. 7 out of... Okay, there we go. 3 ups. God, I hope that gets one of them qualification. Melee, sanity. Maybe. We don't need these anymore. Okay, cool. Let's see. And then there's a haunted house we can play. Okay, we got the engineer. These units are living engineering robots used by the alien force for various technical tasks around their base and capital ships. Unremarkable and virtually invisible to other parts of alien society. They only live to fill their maintenance quota. They are non-combatants, but in a pinch they can use built-in power tools to bring harm to intruders. Also, they can pick up guns. Although they don't normally carry weapons, their technical expertise and nimble fingers allows them to use virtually any kind of equipment. Yeah, I won't be picking fights with one of these anytime soon. Those are the endiest of endgame things to deal with. Alright. Let's get this Snake Man and scientists. The radar extender! That's nice. The radar res processor probably ups the likelihood it'll find something. Okay, let me think for a second. I need to transfer here. Let's send a couple more engineers and hope they don't just tell me about another spaceship. Alright. Alright, did anybody from that last mission... One of them now qualifies for pilot training. That might get them Helix Knighthood. I don't know. Okay, a couple of red shirts. Oh, shit, I ran out of TNIs again. Well, we'll get on that soon. Oh, shit, you guys weren't working? I'm going to reduce that to 15. Yeah, that's more reasonable. There we go. And that leaves one slot open for a rookie. Here's some personal armor. All right. It's just a little haunting. My favorite anti-ghost weapon, the humble minigun. Alright. Oh. Well. Ooh, man, our new rocket launchers look nice, don't they? I don't know, just take one of these. Things that go bump in the night. Nope. Become a ghost. Altman promised to give Reddit users? Well, that's never gonna happen. Drop Bard? No, Drow Bard. That's this guy over here. One of the other people in chat. Did you just try to use a ghost neutralizer on my guys? What did you think they were? What did you think my agents were when you saw them? Surprise! Bet you weren't expecting to get pepper sprayed in the afterlife. Okay. Oh. Oh, shit, that stole all your movement. Oh well. Surprise! Bang? Yeah, I know that won't do anything, but, you know, whatever. What else was she gonna do with her turn? Oh, who's shooting you? I can ignore anyone holding a ghost neutralizer as being ineffective against my troops. Next! Next! Firing one-handed in a snapshot? Yeah, that'll never hit anything. Alright, another light put out. Hey, you'll get him next time. Well, some of my agents are going to be in the hospital for a little bit after this one. Well, let's see here. Pepper spray. Punch! Oops. Maybe put a little too much oomph into that punch. Let's see. As for this guy... I got a little something for you. Okay. Good. Next. What's that? Actual psionic weapons? Things meant to fight ghosts? But I'd rather just use the miniguns. This is the best way to train your agents. Shoot ghost. A lot. Alright, let's see. Oops. Oh, you guys like ghosts, right? I'm just helping you out. We just got 3 in a single shot. Whoa! A triple kill from a single shot. That does not happen. Yeah. Monster's a good commendation. A real good one. Alright, these guys are done at this point. Finish them. See, there's one more over here, is there? Alright, that's fine. Little closer. Okay, there's another one over here, I think. Maybe something in the house, too. We could just shoot out the walls. Okay, there's definitely one of them right there. Oh, you actually ran out of ammo. That's fine. Okay. Targets acquired. Let her rip! There were a lot of them in this map. We should get some luckies. We should get all kinds of nice stuff from this. Alright. What's this guy holding? Just a knife? Oh well. My, there were a lot of ghosts here. I really don't need any more ectoplasm for anything. I'm just gonna sell the ghosts off. Alright. Did I make purchases this month? Hold on a second. There's some things we can buy in limited supplies. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't use this. Let's get rid of that. Yep, buy more of that. Buy those. Alright. Was that all the things? Is it? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but it... Oh! No, come back! We'll get that back in a second. Zephyr serums, that's the important one. Alright, hold on. Hidden... Alright, put that back in the main. There we go. Alright. We're making all kinds of breakthroughs. 140 concussive damage. Profound modernization of the heavy sonic gun's condenser distributor of the radiation head, as well as a minor revision of other nodes, allow the concentrated energy in a beam which collapses on contact with a solid surface. Basically, it's a grenade. One grenade goes into the sonic cannon, it hits through 140, it shoots in a straight line, and it has pretty good range. Better range than the gun does normally. So, it's great stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. I want to manufacture that. Going to be manufacturing for a bit. Syndicate headquarters located in Halifax. Our objective is to capture the facility. We can expect extreme resistance. The base is expected to be standard corridors and rooms of variance. Thank you for telling me something. No. Extreme resistance and all we get is a Kevlar vest? But they have soldiers with better armor than this? We would be going in dressed like this. No tanks. No Allen heads. Extreme resistance. I will give it a poke, but I don't think we're doing this right now. I think that this is asking too much of us. I might have to wait until I find something. Okay, 2 more people. They might get to full Helix Knightdom. Maybe. Okay. Well, we will do our best. I will send in a group of red shirts to have a look at this mission. I think I'm going to wait until I have to take a serious attempt. I'll wait until I have psionics. When I've got psionics, it'll be different. When I've got psionics, it will be completely different. For now, we're just going to sample this one. Doesn't matter what you have equipped. When you get there, you're going to be put into crap armor. But we'll look at the mission. We have to be close to psionics. I've somehow missed something on the tech tree for that. Okay, we can have anything we want. That's good. That's very good. Okay, you're kind of a wimp. Let's see, that right there is pretty awesome. Okay, loaded with buckshot. Everyone, male or female, it doesn't matter. They all look the same right now. Okay. Gray tile? An elevator. Elevators are good. There's going to be super soldiers, minotaurs. Up. Up. Straight up. Yeah, That is entirely what I would expect to see. This should be safe. Bleed for me. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's a wall. They're giant axes and their flamethrowers. Not to mention their gore attacks. Oh, yeah, there's a guy I could take down. Or not. That's fine. Alright. It's not the Black Lotus base. I don't think I've seen a base quite like this one. It's hard to say what the rest of it's gonna be like. These pillars are annoying. They'll interfere with my sight lines. Potentially, I brought shotguns, but looking at it, I think sniper rifles would be better here. It's actually kind of a small base. Yeah, sniper rifles would work well on super soldiers, but not necessarily as good for the Minotaurs. There's a hell of a lot of enemies in here. A small space packed with a large number of enemies, and we don't get armor. I'm gonna need to see if I can get a few more red shirts, but also, yeah, we need sight training. If I could mind control, this would be completely different. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. This kind of shit here. Syndicate scientist. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave now. I think we've gathered enough data. But we will at least pick a few off while we're here. It's gonna try to give us a big score penalty for having run away, but I mean... that was always the plan. We're just here to gather data. Right. Oh. Yeah, titanium shotgun rounds are pretty good, aren't they? No bloodhounds. And they're not using monsters either in their defense. No cages. Nothing. Oh well. Yeah, Kevlar ain't gonna stop Tritanium, man. I feel like my agents are naked right now. We haven't used a Kevlar vest since we were driving around in vans. Yes, the walkers. That makes sense. Yeah, the walkers make a lot of sense. Really? No line of fire? You sure? You sure about that? Alright, fine. Well, you know. Yeah, shotgun's definitely the wrong pick. Still, I mean, the amount of damage we've done is pretty frickin' good, all things considered. Most of them are not super soldiers. Most of them are just guys. I might actually get a positive score for this. There goes one of their top scientists. I think that leaves me with just one. Yeah, they've got two war machines. Would it be greedy to stay for another turn? One more turn! I don't know. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I've been greedy. Ah. Okay, we're getting out of here this turn. Nothing. I don't have Paramount Plus. I haven't watched it any further. That's been the situation for a while. We had a brief period where we had it, and we watched it, and then he moved to a faraway place, and that's that, I guess. Until further notice. Honestly, we haven't hardly been able to do anything together at all. We're taking this back with us. That's probably good enough. I saw you. No sympathy for the monster makers and their goons. Oh, there they are. Ow, 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 ow. Can I still get to here? Shit. We need to go, and I got too greedy. I could try to stun her. We need to go. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, Thrasher. Alright. We're stuck for one more turn. Good thing these things can't react fire. I want to lose the gun. bad. We've really got to get out of here. I honestly don't know that it's going to change. As I said, I'm never able to hang out with him anymore. Like, it's just impossible. I don't know. So. Okay. Alright. You know, getting 2 Minotaurs is not nothing. I don't think this mission is going to be so bad. But we've also been incredibly lucky so far. We've had several points we could have lost an agent. And there are a hell of a lot of them. Multi-kill. Good grief. That was supposed to be fatal. Not fatal. Just hit him with a different element. Was there anything coming from this side? Oh shit, there was. I don't like this. There are way too many close calls. Although I have a bunch of red shirts, I have extremely high value agents in the mix as well. And there's so many of them. Holy shit. There's like a million more guys in here. There's so many of these guys. Okay. Well, yes, this sounds like a great idea. Punch this guy. Oh, maybe punches better than we do. Oh, right. Oh, shit. No more punching. No more punching. No, no, no. Okay. So for the price of one red shirt, we're going to get a few interesting things. I really should not have walked in front of it like that. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Time to leave. Oh, there's 3 people left on that side. Yep. Well, we got a positive score. We lost only negative 25. That's actually fairly generous. Last time I abandoned a mission, I think it was negative 200 or something. Alright, there we go. Well, I now feel somewhat confident that I can take this mission in the future, and the Minotaurs are great. I'm just gonna put them in bases that could use a little extra. Let's go with that one. Oh, they take an animal pen. Is that so? Huh. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Bane of the Syndicate. Alright, cool. That's a lot of enemies. I don't know, maybe shotguns aren't a bad idea in the mix. I may have to think about this. Alright, we need more of these. I could do my housekeeping later. Yeah. I'll have to shift a bunch of stuff around. Anyway. Alright. I'm going to trust that these will not collapse on me. I think I have enough forces in them to hold. So I'm now going to install the very expensive building. And when that finishes, I can put in the little drone things. Man, we need to get the laser version. It's actually taking us a long time. This specimen is not your typical alien. Its genetics are completely different than both those of Earth or most alien species, and seems even stronger than most other types of alien life. Stranger than most other types of alien life. Most of its body mass is neural matter, the rest is almost exclusively advanced cybernetics to keep this enormous brain running. It seems unable to use hand weapons and has no significant natural means of defense. There's very little else we can say about this terrifying creature. Well, it has a really strong psi field. You could say that. Alright, let's finally do the Staff of the Heart grip. I think the Fenris was one of the first things we saw in a mission. The Grid! This faction sees the entire humanity as a Gestalt consciousness. Oh, they're into hive minds, are they? A single hive, yeah, which needs to be nurtured and cared for to ensure a healthy growth. While not anti-individualist per se, they consider to be people as mostly unwilling cells of this much greater being. To be able to shape and guide this emergent consciousness, they focus their studies on manipulating all information, whether spoken, written, broadcast, or psi-encoded. However, they have failed so far to determine the correct way to raise a species, so their political activity mostly focuses on supporting the Illuminati in removal of new, untested elements to world politics, while idly planning some kind of future media revolution. So they're technically on our side, but I don't know if I like these guys. I don't know. Well, we now know a lot about the council. I ran out of money. Yes, I can solve for that problem. Alright, that gives me something. I'll sell a little Illyrium. My instincts from playing many an XCOM game is to hoard all the Illyrium I possibly can, because it's very important. And you really don't want to run out of gasoline when all your ships rely on the stuff. But I seem to have quite the surplus this game. Where are they? Ah, here it is. Okay, I need 11 more. Okay, that falls under weapons. No, sorry. Weapons. Okay. Yep, like that. 8 days. We'll have a full supply of them in time for when those cities show up. What's the deal with all the The what? The what now? Is this some type of joke I'm too mature to understand? No, I think the agents are just, they've become scalies. Well, that's an unexpected development. As long as it doesn't interfere with their work, I guess. Man, I was so disappointed in the Snake and the Muton and stuff in Chimera Squad. They stopped being alien and they just became people. They were just regular people. Oh, wow, that was quick. Fenris wolves they're just large dogs. They're not that much different from wolves. Well-developed muscle, great strength and agility, protection against projectiles. I've just never forgotten the first time I played the game, a Fenris wolf ran up and made an agent disappear. I assume it hit so hard that the body was counted as vaporized, but from my perspective, the wolf had just swallowed an agent whole. Alright, we found a syndicate warehouse. Ghosts. Okay. Ah, get over land. What's that doing over there? Let's give the Starfighter its first outing. Alright, I just need you to get over land for a second. Oh, that was quick. Alright, now I'm tracking a lot of things. This one's moving faster. Okay, we've rebuilt our AIs finally. Alright, I've got another one coming. How much fuel does the Starfighter have? Okay. That's over land. Whoa, it's a big one. How good are you? pretty good. That was pretty good. I worry that it's fragile. I mean, it's not super, but I worry about it. But that was pretty good. All right, it's just a little one. It's just a little baby one, and it is not gonna go over land, is it? Oh, okay, yes, 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 yes. Go in. Try not to vaporize it. Okay. Calculating. I'm gonna send the brutes to deal with the syndicate. There's a big ol' UFO here. I didn't send that new armor over yet. Alright. Let me choose my agents carefully. Okay. God, I hope they don't have mind control. I'm gonna bring half dog, half man on this mission. I do like these guys having synth suits on because it helps with their weakness, but I'm gonna put synth suits on a few of you. The rest of you get the cyber armor. Alright, you guys ready? Alright, there's one last thing we gotta do, and that is dogs to the front. Okay. And dogs to the back. Okay. Alright. How bad could it possibly be? In the Antarctic with no cover. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, you should do those. Alright. I'd love to buy a pile of land surveys. But that's the kind of thing you do when you have excess funds. Okay. I don't know what I fight against. Tactical grenade launchers are pretty good in a place like this. But will gas work? Will it? It's always like, what type of alien am I fighting? I don't know if I'm preparing the right equipment or not. All right. All right. Oh, your strength score is very low. Your melee and throw and all this stuff are all very bad. You really don't have the strength for this, do you? Well. You have 100 strength, basically. Holy shit. That is insane. Alright. We're hoping to catch some. Oh, it's the Cerebrals again. Well, that means we're going to get less money and resources. But on the other hand... Holy crap, there's so many. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, maybe that one. That one. Definitely. Alright, I think I understand how this is gonna go. I don't know how vulnerable they are to some of these elements, though. $25 from all directions. Weak to choke. Weak to many things. Electric choke. It's really the question of the gold shield. Gold shield. Oh. All right. Don't. All right. That kind of works. Melee works. Much as I'd like to catch a bunch of you. Pack that away. I know gold shields resist kinetic pretty well. I could run out there from melee. But I'd be risking a high-end agent. But he's so effective! Kukris, man. That one cut right into it, too. And if it cut into it, that means the shield is down. Alright, now let's hope we don't lose a good agent in a synth suit. Or two. Because we still have to storm an entire thingy. And there's still more of them. Oh, Snake Men? I don't think the Snake Men are connected to the Syndicate in any way. I don't know. I don't know who's behind the Syndicate, honestly. Alright, well, that's fine. Okay. Ooh. You know, blew out their engines. Hello there. Slice! Darn. Alright. There's a second door. Somebody needs to cover that. Stormo. Okay. Yeah, the high explosives really aren't doing the trick, are they? Well, I didn't know what I would be up against. Against other types of aliens, that would have been a great weapon. Alright. In you go. Oh, hey, we got him. Our volume of attacks became sufficient. They do fly. Well, that's not the worst thing that could have happened. Well, see, now that's just annoying. Ah, good. All right. Alright, lock him down. Holy shit. No! Okay, this is going to be quite the mess next turn. Okay, that one's still mind controlled. Alright, guys. We gotta get in there. Oh, you guys aren't gonna do anything like that. Oh, right, of course. Alright. So, ooh, you shot me. Okay. Alright. 1. Ooh, don't like that. 2. 3. Can I get a leader this time? 4. Uh-oh. Not quite. Well, too bad. Oh, this one's extra tough. Tough and stringy meat, huh? This place is 3 floors tall. It's an abductor. We actually haven't seen one of those since that one dossier mission. With the hybrid lady. Okay. Okay. There's at least 3 of them on the 3rd floor. Doesn't look like there's anybody else, though. I think we can go catch more. They are all having heart attacks, though, so... we need to hurry. Or start applying stimulants. Oh, that's how you get up there. Okay. Okay. See if you can prevent them from dying a little bit. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, rat. Alright, the rat's given us some information. Okay. There should be a 3rd one, though. Rush it! Ah, you must be the 3rd one. Okay. I sure hope there isn't one in these 3 tiles over here. Shit, there's one standing over there, isn't there? No? Where's the last one? Where's the... Huh? No, that's one of... yeah, that's a mind-controlled agent. That doesn't count, does it? I think it's counting the mind-controlled agent is why the mission won't end yet. So next turn, that should flip. Yep, okay, how many of them had heart attacks? We got 9 of them. Alright, this is good. This is all very good. Alright, we'll have to repair some cyber armor. Do I need these? I might need these. I don't think I need these. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright, that's a huge influx of alloys. This thing had a lot of navigation in it, didn't it? Okay, do not... Hold on. I don't need these. We got a leader! That's fine. Send them to... I guess nowhere? Oh, well shit, there's the sonic prerequisite right there. Cerebrals. Ah, we gotta sell something. Okay. We're gonna have to stop catching aliens. We've run out. We've got 20 aliens in stock. I would say that mission went extremely well. I could have gone way worse. Way, way worse. Alright, Snakeman gave me nothing. Yeah, let's double up on that cerebral, actually. That seems important suddenly. Okay, plus 20 to that's pretty good. Plus 20 detection chance. That's actually a lot, I think. Because the radars I'm using only have a 20 chance right now, so yeah. Ah, yes. You asked about the Minotaurs. Well, I think I'm gonna give them an axe and a stick. And maybe a healing. Honestly, I kind of wish this could be my general troops, that they'd be here. This would be a great craft. This is just a great craft. Alright. They're ready to deal with the Syndicate. They could just gore a Syndicate guy and steal his weapon. They don't even have to equip them. But we're going to give them their first taste of ranged combat. It's going to be bad. They're going to suck at it. Okay. Okay. This must be the place, right? They're so fast. They're so fast, they're so strong. But we gotta keep an eye on them. They might decide to start writing strange erotica novels and marketing them to the general populace, and we can't have that. Alright. And as for the Cow King... he can stay in the craft. Keep a gun pointed at the door. Hello there. Axe. Head. Hello there. Oh, I didn't grab the stick. I grabbed the... Oh well. You get the stick. Why do I feel like it's a Three Stooges skit moment? Just one of those cartoony, you bonk him on the head, his eye, he goes cross-eyed, staggers and falls on the ground. Bonk. I love the Minotaurs. They're so much fun. I don't need any of this crap. I just... Okay. Alright. Yeah, stick with what you're doing, but we're gonna have to fix those cyber armors soon. I'm hoping to get to a new level of armor with all these advancements we've been getting. Alright, let's see. Agents! Nobody's managed to get to that Helix knighthood yet. None of the guys with the minus signs, but we're working on it. Okay, I do still need to hit that. Oh, these are Hunter Seekers, but they're small. I have confidence we can defeat them. I mean, they're aggressive. I won't let my ships fight more than one at a time. Alright, here, let me send one from, here as well. It's flying pretty fast. Oh shit, there's another one here. What's going on? Oh, this one's a little bigger. No. I don't know what's going on, but... Well, don't put it back in the water. That's where they want to be. Yeah, you can shoot them down near anchorage. That's fine. Go ahead. You missed! Okay. Alright, we have a lot to clean up here. This should be fine. Toss in, whatever happened to... Oh, right, I made him a pilot. That's what I did. Fine, Dirk. You can go, too. Alright, do I still have enough equipment to outfit everybody? No. Okay, even with animals in the mix, we're gonna end up using some personal armor. I think this is the oldest one. Go for that one first. Don't I have a haunted farm somewhere, too? Yeah, I do. I never did give this place a name. It's still called Placeholder. You never know who's gonna survive. Of the one of my early bases where everyone was a detective, the only survivors were Dirk and Jessica. You never can tell. Yeah, I think you're pretty much ready for anything you could encounter. I think the rest of this will be fine. I don't remember what you do. All I know is I'm not deploying turn 1. They like sniper rifles, do they? Okay, it's possible. Pick up this. Okay, it's possible they might run. This one might pass close enough that these guys all snipe. As long as they don't have a grenade, we should be fine. All right. Explosions, not the answer. 23? That's not gonna work. Duck down. Kinetic works just fine. Punching. Not seeing a lot of effect. Choking damage. I thought that might work, and it did. Alright, Beastie, get over there. Punch him again, I guess. It's not working so hot. What a tiny little craft you have. I bet you electric's gonna work just fine. Grenade. Where did it go? Oh, somewhere stupid. That's okay. It can go somewhere stupid. I don't mind that. Hello there. Electric works well. There'll be another one here somewhere. And it's back on its feet. Lovely. Melee attacks are hurting me through cyber armor. Whoa, okay, their melee is actually very dangerous. You try to do a guy a favor, and look at how he treats you. Oh, not that. How bad is the injury? 5? no! Ooh, yeah, that's the heavy plasma. Uh-oh. There'll be another one. I thought I got them all. I did not. Okay, and it didn't wake up. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna storm this thing. Last guy has to be in here. Oh, is it intact? Well, that's a pleasant surprise. Holy crap, it is. Oh. These are a different color. They look like they're dead plants in the autumn. Navigators? And the green ones are soldiers? Let's see. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Alright. We have a problem, though. I'm gonna have to make decisions now. More cyber armor. There's a wasp bite to dissect. Here, take the soldier. Alright. I gotta get rid of two things. I have a lot of navigators. It looks to me like the navigators have very little to offer at this point. I don't know if some of them are easier to interrogate than others, but... Wow, 4 ranks on the stun stick. Have I ever seen Mastery level 4? It's pretty good. I think he's the first agent to get that. Alright, I'm gonna send the Minotaurs over there. And you lot! Alright, I'll give some of you guys a break, and I'll give the ones who need stuff to go hunt ghosts. Ghost hunt. Alright, cool. Those are back online. Yeah, that won't do. Put on some armor. Something, anything. Okay. Staff of Heart's Grip. Made from a gold-colored material. Light and durable, it contains a large green crystal. Very beautiful, but causing nausea if you admire it too long. It focuses science to crush the victim's vital organs, bypassing all armor. Yeah, This might actually be an end game weapon. It ignores all armor and it multiplies your psi strength and your psi skill. We don't have a psi skill stat, so it would do nothing in our current hands. But bypassing all armor? Well, I mean, damage type bio. I think I've seen the bio as a damage type. Huge morale damage as well. So as I said, this might, what's its range, 15? This might be an end game weapon for like soldiers with really high size stats. Okay, targeter, that sounds good. Where did that one come from? Oh, fork, not this again! Oh, I hate these. Didn't I kill them for this month? I know I killed them for this month. I killed them for this month. I hate these. Go over there and do bad things to them for me, would you? What are they doing over there? There they are. You are so annoying. I'm going to do away with you. Your entire base. I have plenty of stingrays. Plenty of stingrays. Did chat freeze? I've become paranoid about that. Nope. Okay. Ah! Oh, you're running low on stingrays. Yeah, that's okay. 3 stingrays, 3 guys left. You got this. And when all else fails, you got the old cannon. Last one. Alright, go home. Nothing. Okay, brutes were for this one. And... Alright. Alright, we had just shifted things. Ah, right, of course. A ladder. Oh, and armor for the humans. Cool. Alright. And my Hawkeye can go a-wandering again. Okay. Wish I could just equip them straight out. Their gore attack is so slow. They really gotta have a melee weapon that's fast. Their strength, I don't think it matters what it is. I jumped the gun with that first Minotaur. This guys are so indestructible. I wonder if there's an upgraded version that has better armor. That damage doesn't even register on me. Oh, it's Snackmen. Yeah, this is having negative effects on you, isn't it? Snake versus cow. Ah, there's the offender. Hi there. You withstood the bonk. This Minotaur is literally on fire and it just doesn't care. You're gonna need bigger guns. I never... Plasma kills everything. Even tanks. What I'm saying is these Minotaur are more durable than my tanks. Your melee dodge is really annoying. So troublesome. In the end, the result will be the same. Wow. Dodge this, toss. Oh, that takes 25. Wrestle with him. Lexo's actually a strong agent, but when you're looking at situations like this, it's just like, no, I think I'll just stay inside, thanks. Oh, well, I guess that's another kill for you. Where'd that shot come from? Whoa, look at the shape of this one. Aha! Oh, we're getting tired. They might need a couple turns to rest. Lick their wounds. Oh. Hmm. Maybe I need to get them better medical supplies. I helped! Oh no! There's even more. How many of them are there? They clown card this, didn't they? What? No, I did not mean to do that! Ah! Okay, that was stupid. Oh! Oh, come on! Twice I misclicked and skipped turns. We deserve to lose at this point. Okay. Carefully. Okay. Okay. It's getting too hard to bonk. Go lethal. Ooh. Yeah, Snake Man always had a good melee attack. Alright, let's see. Is that one of the ones I bonked earlier? Getting back up? We have been too merciful. Yeah, having missed 2 turns in the middle of it was absolutely stupid. And he doesn't have enough strength left to do anything. Shame, we almost won. That was the last Minotaur. Yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna lose 2 turns in the middle of a fight to misclicks, though. That's stupid. Oh, wait, what? I guess it doesn't go back. Wait, what's this? Turn 1? Cult forward base. Okay, that can't be it. God, the misclicks are such a stupid way to lose. What happens if I just push go away? Yeah, alright. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. It's a small thing. That's so annoying, though. Ah. Alright. Oh, hello there. Alright, any more Aether guys here? Near the haunted gas pumps? How are you hurting a robot? That actually worked. Wasn't that interesting? All right. I don't think there's very many of these guys. Okay. Hello. Well, I know there's a ghost over there, too. Okay. I think that's the last one. Yep. All good. Wow, the sonic gun actually got it. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, we shot down something over here as well. I would like to have more stingrays. Are you the last strange life form? Crocs are cannon fodder of the Reptoid Empire. Numerous and ferocious, but not stupid. They're widely employed by Reptoids as soldiers and workers. They live in autonomous communities in the upper regions of the Deep Shog. They're very resistant to heat and fire. Let's learn about a wasp bite. The Men in Black's objective! Crush Taro, is that you? It appears the Men in Black were established by the Majestic 12 and largely remained under their control. They owe their existence to the Majestic 12's repeated failures when it comes to taking the leading position on the Council. Back from the Illuminati, unable to seize power through conventional means, this faction decided to strike a deal with a new force, the aliens. While Xcom's actual objective is to keep the aliens away from Earth politics, the MIB's purpose is to assist the aliens so their masters could seize power from the Illuminati and use alien technology to realize humanity's true potential. I see. Is that what they're thinking? Okay. It's all political games, is it? Depending on what we go up against. I need to make more ammo again. That's probably okay. Oh, this is a tear from the deep one. I remember now. Yeah. Yeah. This thing fires chemicals, and I know your weakness is chlorine. What? You never see any of these guys in swimming pools. What other logical conclusion could there be? Okay. Going for a walk? Or just trying to run away? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever it is, our life forms are stranger. The rats are screaming in horror. I think throwing axes might be better. Their melee skills are surprisingly kind of awful. 70 doesn't sound bad. Ho ho. Is that the last one? Yeah, you know, on a hoof. You're not gonna get very far like that. Fortunately, these guys seem to have a very hard time connecting as well, so... There we go, got him. This guy grabbed a kukri out of my van. Or my scarab. Do you even get Betrayer if you accidentally shoot one of these? I mean, you do for an AI, so you'd have to for a Minotaur, right? Alright. Alright. Actually, we can drain those. Aether Laboratory! Wait, isn't that the one we've already done? Yeah, that's the same one we did before. Alright, we're gonna save and look ahead. So we've made a ton of progress in our research. A ton. Let's see if we get the major breakthrough that we need with this cerebral engineer. Yeah, another little one. I can deal with that whenever. I'll take care of that. Okay, here we go. We've received a communication from Extraplanar Basin Dimension X. The planet is confirmed to be roughly 35 billion years old. Its full rotation takes 139 hours, but the local year lasts only 42 Earth days. Preliminary excavation suggests a long history of organic life, but currently, it's mostly sterile due to heightened levels of radiation coming from its failing star. The atmosphere is mostly nitrogen and oxygen, but with high levels of CO2 and complex gases of uncertain origins. There is little flowing water and no ozone layer to speak of, but many life forms still thrive on this strange world. These life forms have carbon-based biochemistry, but otherwise are extremely alien and can only be described as rough analogies to life as we know it. Yep, it's a dying world. A little bit too close to their faltering star. It's interesting that all of these are being done by the Council. We're not doing any of these researches ourselves. We're just receiving reports from the Council doing all of it. Yeah, so I'll manufacture more stuff. Okay. The Cerebrals are a race that is not fully integrated into the aliens' hive-like society. They're more like allies who've agreed to serve the invaders for some unfathomable reasons. They wield incredibly strong psi powers, which can be focused as a weapon, a violent discharge of plasma, fueled by will alone. Their independent and completely alien pattern of thinking makes them unpredictable. But they're also more prone to panic than other alien races. Oh, UFO subtypes. The aliens can produce unique parts with ease equal to mass production. Therefore, even though their ships are inorganic, most UFOs are built to be different within certain parameters. They are designed using a process that parallels mutation of living organisms. That means that while all ships of any given type are similar to one another, they may differ wildly in internal details like floor plan. There are even strains or subtypes of UFOs which share major characteristics. Basically, the spaceship's still the same, but they can arrange the furniture any way they want. Scilab! There in his shadow suit. Alright, this should be the major breakthrough we've been looking for. I still need to get this interceptor. We should see the interceptor. Okay. Okay. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. I can clean up all of these. Where's some bigger UFOs? Reptoid Assassination Squad. 800 points. We tried this once. Yeah, this bullshit. And you can't just send in whatever you feel like. Yeah. I don't know, we might try that one tomorrow? Maybe? An awfully quiet month. Okay. Aside from the absolute crazy amount of UFOs. Holy shit, there's a lot. I don't know, we might go for the Reptoid Assassination one. And then just fight a lot of aliens. Generally, if I shoot down a bunch of the small ones, it'll make the big ones think not to come. That's usually how these things work. There it is. Okay, the Psionic Laboratory lets me train 10 agents in psionics per lab, so I can drop multiple labs in place of the gyms. There's going to be a bunch of stuff I literally cannot research until I build the Psi Lab. And we're way behind on that. But this is going to be how we get into a lot of stuff going forward. So it'll take 24 days, and I'll overwrite several of these gyms because I don't need the gyms. It looks like 5 of the agents today got their Helix knighthood, though. 5 of them earned it. Possibly more. Possibly more. So, we did good on that front. And we did good on getting a ton of researches done. As I said, I'll clean up some of this in-between stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I need to know this. Let's find out what this... We've been working on the Sentinel Interceptor for like a month or 2. I'm not even sure how long. A long time. I just want to see what it looks like. Alright, it would be 2 rocket launchers again. Missile launchers. 1 engine upgrade and 1 electric. So this could be a targeting boost. It's slow. It can take a bunch of hits. It can transport a bunch of people. High fuel consumption. Orbital flight capable. I guess I need at least 1. This will let me go into space. It's not durable enough for me to consider it a proper tank. It just looks to be inferior to the Thunderstorm all around. The only thing it's got going for it is it can go into space. Like, that's its advantage. So it could tank for the Starfighter. It could bring soldiers into space. I'll have to build at least 1. Okay, that's... Well, you know, whatever. It's a tool we'll need. Anyway, good news is we're not going to run out of stuff to research. Wait, laser pistol. Okay, yeah, just a regular laser pistol. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I feel like I should be getting into the turbo lasers, though. Oh well. Oh, I know what we'll do tomorrow. We'll do the Reptoid assassination thing, and then we'll hit the hybrid embassy with everything we got. Yeah, that's what tomorrow will look like. So I can knock out some things in between here and there. Maybe I'll even get another agent to qualify for Helix knighthood. As those TNIs come in, we can install a few more. I'll have to do a bunch of housekeeping, of course. Not just you. I think from what I'm hearing, I am super late on the Scilab. I'm way, way late. This has put me behind in certain areas of the game. I'm really, though, there's no reason that I shouldn't have seen more of Shog or the zombies. Those are just perplexing. The zombies are off doing whatever it is they're doing, and we just don't know about it. And the underground, yeah, we just don't know anything about the underworld either. We had to learn about that to get promotion 3, and yet we never went back. Maybe catching the Reptoid assassination and interrogating some of them will give us a hint. We did have that one mission with the Crocs, and that one we failed against stuff from underground twice. So I think we need to catch one of them. I think we need to have a word with one of them. Yeah. As I said, I think I'm going to put 2 Scilabs, maybe 3 Scilabs here. I need 1 Scilab here for research. I need 1 Scilab here for research and for manufacturing, and I still don't have titanium matrix or the large workshop. So this, what's supposed to be my main manufacturing base, outputting all kinds of vehicles and all the different flavors of tank, is just kind of stuck manufacturing some TNIs and other small scale projects. Because I can't find the stuff. But in the next month, February, we're definitely going to see more new missions. There will definitely be new stuff that triggers. I'm pretty sure the Scilab will let us advance the ghosts. We'll be able to make Psi-amps and start training our guys to do mind control and Psi-panic. Which I'm feeling the lack of that tool. We need that. We need it. Yeah. This guy is going to be a psionic monster when he gets it. He's going to be a psyker. Definitely. But otherwise, I think we need to focus on... We only ever got 2 hybrid, but they're both still alive. So we're going to do the 2 hybrid. And then after that, just whoever... If I could, I would train everyone in psionics. Because I think psi skill also gives you psi resistance. So maybe I'll leave 2 gyms. It's nice being able to have all of our bats and rats and stuff in training. I should use those bats. They're not going to ever get any better. Oh yeah, I have a dog armor again. I made a dog cyber suit. It's so ridiculous. We're going to have to see that. Anyway. Alright, I am going to end it here for now. I don't know what happened. I would swear there was going to be a hybrid meet their masters mission that we were supposed to do today, but I don't know, it didn't spawn. That's weird. Because it should have happened, but it didn't. Well, it didn't happen. What can I say? Yeah, definitely going to remove this tomorrow. I think I can confidently take it down. I was balking at it before because so many of my agents were wounded. And then I had so many agents that where it's like, if I just wait a little bit longer, more agents will get advanced with all these enhancements that make them stronger. And that'll make it better. So, but yeah, we're gonna stop putting it off. And I don't know, can you spell your name? There. Yeah, his name was bothering me. I prefer Red-Maned Demon over Red-Haired Devil. Better name. Anyway. Yeah, let me see. So we only had 2 detectives survive. From the superhero base, we got Professor X, Jean Grey, Magneto, The Wall, and Pete, Porcupine Pete, and I think someone else. They had a lot of survivors from that base, all things considered. But not a ton. I also think I should rename some of these bots. Maybe some other things besides. We're down to only 38. Not nearly as many agents as we used to have. I'm seriously contemplating shuffling large numbers of agents from the other bases over to this one. Just like, yeah, all these guys have been training for a year or more, just ship them and get a new batch. Because, I mean, their stats are... You know, they got the basics. They'll be fine. Surprisingly few alien attacks, considering how aggressively I pursued their UFOs. They've not been aggressively striking my bases back. Well, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.